Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk. In this video we're going to look at Magnus the Red and how he compares in size to a lot of other citadel miniatures. So I've got him in here, he's all ready to be primed, and I thought I'd just make this little video before we do because yeah, he's quite a good size, and as you can see his wings, like when I was putting them together I didn't think he was like that big, and then when I started putting the wings on, like he almost like doubles in size from that one wing sticking up there. They are actually huge, and we're going to see just how big they are. So this video could be useful for anyone who's been thinking about getting them. We've seen different sizes of this miniature displayed by GW, but this is the actual size, of course. So let's start by just getting a regular Space Marine. So here is a regular Space Marine from my Emperor's Children. And of course he towers way over him. So he's an 80-pound model, so you'd expect him to be massive. Just like the length of his staff as well, like if I turn him around. Look at how big the blade is, like compared to a Space Marine. He is huge. However, he's I wouldn't say he's the largest citadel miniature in the range, of course. There are some real big ones, and we're going to look at some other big ones later on in the video. So, of course, being a... let's put them back in there. Being a Demon Primarch, he's essentially a Demon Prince. But he's a Primarch who's turned into a Demon Prince, so he's a lot bigger than a regular Demon Prince. We will get the smallest of the Demon Princes. Be'lakor, there he is. Again, towering way above Be'lakor. However, Be'lakor's quite small for a Demon Prince. So this Forge World Demon Prince is a lot bigger. As you can see, he's still pretty massive. He's got quite good proportions as well, I think. Like, you look at some other miniatures maybe, and we'll look at the Bloodthirster, who actually has quite stumpy legs in comparison. So that's him compared to a Demon Prince. I have my Wraith Knight, my Harlequin Wraith Knight. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this miniature before. We haven't really used it in battle reports. As you can see, the tip of the wing is just slightly taller than a Wraith Knight. But it really is the wings that give this miniature a lot of height. But yeah, one of my favourite models, actually, my Harlequin Wraith Knight. I've spent a lot of time and effort on him. A lot of checks on his armour. Green stuff to face as well. And I think I may have actually made him even before the Harlequin miniatures existed. The plastic ones at least. I also have... well, I have Nagash, but I'm going to leave him for a while. We have a Bloodthirster. It's even new Bloodthirster, or newish. And you see I'm very similar in height actually, and both have these massive wings that give them that extra height. Of course the Bloodthirster is like up in the air on these flames, but even so, he is massive. But Magnus is still a lot bulkier and still bigger than the Bloodthirster, so yeah, like it'll be great once we get all the greater demons this size, if we ever do, which I hope we do, because they're going to look so impressive altogether. And if we get more Demon Primarchs, that's going to be a sight to behold for sure. So yeah, almost exactly the same height as a Bloodthirster, for two wings there. Of course, I've got Scarbrand, who isn't finished, but he's like, if I move this Bloodthirster out of the way, he's a lot shorter because he's not jumping up, but he's still got like quite large wings. But even compared to Scarbrand, Magnus is a lot bigger. So, and you know, we expect these Demon Primarchs to be massive miniatures and really towering above everyone, and he certainly does that really well. We will get Nagash in now. Nagash just about, if I get down, just about pips him for height because of his staff, only slightly, but of course again Nagash is another model that's up in the air. He has a lot going on swirling around his base. So yeah, just admiring the miniatures together. Of course, different universes, but they look quite happy together there. Okay, I'm now gonna just grab one of my Imperial Knights. Okay, so he's still actually, because of his wings, taller than an Imperial Knight. Of course, the Imperial Knight is a lot more bulkier. I thought I'd show this one off. You might have seen this in one of our battle reports for Tainted of Odessa's campaign we did last year. I'm really happy with the paint scheme of this knight. It came out really well. A lot of airbrush, and I think I've done a video on how to achieve that effect. It's quite straightforward, really. But yeah, that's him next to a standard Imperial Knight. So still looks really menacing. It'll be great to see these two come face to face in hand-to-hand combat. Maybe that's something you may see in the future on this channel. We certainly want to use a lot of the new Thousand Sun stuff in a battle report within the next month or so. And by the power of editing, this Imperial Knight has suddenly got a lot taller. This is one of the 412 Knights. I can't remember the exact name of this one, so I apologise, but I should know the name because it is my favourite class of Imperial Knight. It's lanky, but I just love the Vulcan Mega Bolter on it and a big sword. These are very tall models, and even him only just sort of makes it to the tip of the wing of Magnus, so it does show just what a massive miniature Magnus is. I think GW made the right call going with this size for sure. After all, he's a Demon Primarch, so he should be huge and towering on the battlefield, and yeah, rules wise he looks really difficult to kill as well. So he's gonna be a menace, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a few other large miniatures, but I think you guys sort of get the gist of how big he is now. So I think I'll leave it there. I just want to make this quick video. You can probably tell by my voice that I'm not feeling 100% at the moment, and I haven't been for the last few days. So I am in the middle of doing a Blood Bowl painting tutorial, which I was hoping to have completed by now, but I just completely lost the whole of Sunday, so I just couldn't do it. But I'm hoping to get that out by the end of the week, so I thought I'd just make this little video in the meantime, just to put some content out on the site. We have plenty of plans for other battle reports, and we're going to do some Blood Bowl as well. So if you want to keep up to date with everything on the channel, you can of course subscribe. And if you enjoyed this little video just showing off size of Magnus, hit like. I'm always happy to show off any other miniatures, and I will be doing some more showcase videos in the future as well. And all that's left to say is, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next video.